Hi, lovely ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite decks, Tarot Mucha deck. I've had this deck for a few years now, and it is one of my absolute favorite when it comes to personal readings especially, but don't be shy, use it whenever you need it, or for whoever you need it. All right, so first of all, about the deck, as you can see, it comes in a sturdy box, and this is actually one of the things that I really enjoy. The box is sturdy and it keeps the card safe. It also has a lot of beautiful pictures on it. This is the front for me, the one that I like keeping. We have a picture of the Temperance card, the Hermit, and Justice. And on top, of course, again, the title. This deck was created by Lo Scarabeo. I believe people who are into tarot are very much aware of who Lo Scarabeo is. All right, and first of all, the Mucha Tarot was created based on the work of Alphonse Mucha, and he's actually one of the most important figures of the Art Nouveau movement. So I was a bit curious about him, and I Googled, to see some of his works, and I was very surprised to see some figures from this deck in his illustrations, in his posters. He's a good artist, and if you're interested, go check him out. All right, I will open the package. As I said, the box is quite thick, resistant. I've carried these cards with me, and I've never had an issue with transportation, and it's just a good box. I love these boxes. All right, I have the cards in the front, and here you can see the booklet. And the booklet is written in 6 languages, if I remember well. So you have English, Italiano, Espanol, Francais, Deutsch, and Ruski, if I'm not wrong. 6 languages, and in the beginning you have a few words about Alphonse Mucha, of course, and his art. And pretty soon after, you will find a few pieces of information about the major arcana, and they do write a bit about everything. They have some key ideas, they describe the cards, the symbols, and they share a few meanings. So I think that's cool. After the major arcana, they move on to, the minor arcana. So the groups, the cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. And at the end, you can find a few spreads. I've never heard of these spreads actually, but I might just be ignorant. We have a spread called the Flowers. Sorry about that. Spread called the Flowers, one that is called the Seasons, and something 4-act reading. And all of these spreads come with a sample reading. So, if you want to explore new things, and that's it. Here comes Italiano. All right, so this is the booklet. It's quite small. This is my hand, which is rather small as well, and it fits my hand. Maybe comparing it to the card, it's exactly the size of the card. A bit wider perhaps, or no, exactly the same. All right, we'll just put the booklet here, and and I will take the cards out. And as always, for people who already own a Lo Scarabeo deck, you know that they always put this card. It cannot be used, unfortunately, as a spare card. However, you can do this with the first one. So we have here the Strength, actually, and this is the back of the cards. Beautiful artwork, as I said. And you can use this as a spare card just in case, you know, something wrong happens, but hopefully it doesn't. All right, now let's check out the cards of the Major Arcana, and I will show them to you. This is the Fool, and we have the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. I don't know why this camera is not focusing enough. I apologize for that. Okay, we have the Emperor, the Hierophant. As you can see, the colors are quite vibrant. I love that. The Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, depicted extremely different from the Rider-Waite tarot, I think. All right, Temperance. Okay, and I'll just push this over here. Again, the Devil, depicted a bit different than in the traditional tarot-Waite, Rider-Waite deck. The Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. So this is it for the Major Arcana. I will continue with the Minor Arcana, and I will go a bit faster. I don't want this video to be too long. Ace of Pentacles, 2, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles, 8, 9 of Pentacles, 10, Page of Pentacles, the Knight, Queen, King. It's time for the Cups. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Cups, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and finally the King of Cups. So powerful. Right, we're moving on with the wands. We have the Ace of Wands, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page of Wands, Knight, Queen, King of Wands. And the last group, Swords, the Ace of Swords, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and lastly, the King of Swords. And this was the flip through. I would like to review this deck after using it for more than 2 years. There are a few pros and cons about using this deck, and let's start with the good things. First of all, I really think it's a very feminine deck. It has a certain feminine touch. Some of the characters are depicted as women, and we can see this in the Fool, we can see it in the Magician, and many other cards throughout the deck. I really love the embellishments everywhere. I love the flowers, I love the plants, I love the color, so bright and vibrant. So the artwork is excellent. This was one of the reasons for buying this deck. And I love the fact that it comes in a sturdy box. For me, this is always a plus. When I travel, I love taking my cards with me, and this way it really makes, they made my trip so simple. I can just take this and don't worry about it. And I think it's easy to shuffle, you know, for someone who has handled these books for these cards for a while. I think they shuffle beautifully. I enjoy shuffling them, and I know my shuffling is quite slow, but I love shuffling like that. So these are the pros. I highly recommend this deck for these reasons. However, there are a few cons about it. So first of all, I don't recommend this deck to anyone who is a complete beginner and doesn't know anything about the Rider-Waite Tarot. Just because the cards, they just have the numbers, they don't have, you know, the description at the bottom. And if you're not familiar with the Rider-Waite deck, I would strongly advise you getting familiar with the deck first and then, you know, purchasing something a little bit more intricate. And another reason, another con would be the fact that I would not recommend this deck for someone who really enjoys rifle shuffling. I believe that they are okay. The quality of the cardboard, of the paper, is quite high. However, I think that they would be affected around here, the borders, and, you know, they would be prone to damaging a lot quicker with rifle shuffling than just normal shuffling. So this is one of the reasons. And another con, but this is quite personal, you might not feel the same. The back of the cards is absolutely stunning. However, you can tell when the cards are in the upright position. Therefore, if you enjoy shuffling the cards and, you know, reading with reversed cards, it might be a bit troublesome, just because it takes your attention from the shuffling and the reading, and, you know, you're just thinking, is it going to be in an upright position? Is the card going to be in a reverse position? So yes, or maybe I just think too much. So yeah, this is one of the cons, and this is actually one of the reasons why whenever I use this deck, I just read the cards in an upright position. It just reduces the noise. All right, so this is it. I would like to thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and I'm sending a lot of blessings your way. Take care and see you next time.